Hi guys, so here is a little update on Tuesday the 24th. I have a ton of lessons this afternoon and getting horses worked this morning. Hi, it is me. I'm walking Mr. Z. Today we're working on bending and giving. He has been an absolute love bug to work. However, he comes with some baggage that we're working through. And part of that baggage is just learning how to give and go forward and just be a team player and not worry about things so much. He came with the baggage of when he gets scared or nervous, isn't quite sure what to do, he wants to back up. He wants to throw it in reverse, stop, turn around, anywhere but forward. And that he comes by, honestly, I saw some videos of him before he came, and he had a young trainer who I'm sure is fantastic and working on getting better, but at the time was not really giving him clear direction. And so he developed this habit. He's young, he's smart, he's kind, so I'm not worried about it. He's going to get over it and be just the best boy ever. The other thing that I've talked to his owners about is he's not quite built like your typical saddlebred. As you can see, his neck wants to go down. And it's not down in the dirt like a quarter horse, and I don't mean that in a bad way, so nobody jump on me for saying that about quarter horses, but they are built more level out of their shoulder, and saddlebreds are more built uphill out of their shoulder. That's just breeding, genetics, hundreds and hundreds of years of breeding. Well, maybe not hundreds and hundreds, but a couple. So don't make me do math, people. So, we're exploring the option of letting him drop his head a little bit and maybe a different division such as hunter. The saddlebreds are making great strides in starting to put hunter into their shows. And I think that that's going to be an exceptional thing for this horse. I think this horse is probably a mediocre saddle seat horse, but a absolute rock star hunter. And so, his people are the best kind of owner that you could want. They love their horse. They want their horse to succeed. They love their kid. They want their kid to succeed. And so they have stepped up and said, let's do whatever it takes to make the horse and their kid the most successful. We love this horse. We don't want to get rid of him. Tell us what he can do the best and let's go for it. We love our kid and we want to do what's best for her. So let's figure this out. And like most all good trainers that I know, we step up to the plate and say, okay, well, the kid wants to do saddle seat equitation and the horse wants to do hunt seat. Well, instead of making the kid do something she doesn't want to do or making the horse do something he doesn't want to do, let's explore opportunities. And so that's what we're doing right now. We are going to level up both the horse and the rider, and maybe she just gets more classes to show in, saddle seat equitation and hunter. Maybe she, leases a horse to do saddle seat equitation and she gets to show Z hunter. Maybe he kind of pinch hits sometimes and does some saddle seat ec from time to time and then shows hunter pleasure from time to time. I don't know. We haven't figured it out. And, like all of my videos, these are raw and real. They're unedited. And I'm just saying the words that come to my brain that make sense. So we will see where this adventure goes. But as you can see, he's the nicest boy in the whole wide world, has he? And he's just a sweetheart, and I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to be on the back of a horse, especially a big, handsome horse like Z, who's just fun. Hi, yes, you are. I know, this is so boring. We're just walking. So that's the update for today. So, and I will say, there is a group that do a lot of videos on saddlebreds and hackneys, and they recently posted a video of a horse doing turns on the forehand and turns on the haunches. I think it was a 5-gaited horse, a young horse, and the caption was, all horses should do this, even saddlebreds. Well, here I am riding Z one-handed, neck reining, doing turns on the haunches, doing turns on the forehand, and he understands how to do all of it. So, yes, your saddlebreds, your Morgans, any horses that you ride should be able to do, you know, a simple neck rein, move their shoulders, move their hips, be soft in the bridle. These aren't extras. These aren't fancy things. These are standard operating buttons that should be on any horse. Anything over 2 or 3 years old should have a very good concept on moving their shoulders and moving their hips and bending and giving and being soft. So here I am riding this fabulous boy one-handed, neck reining around the arena, and he's just perfect. Heck, guys, maybe we'll make him Western. Oh, just kidding. Maybe not kidding. So he'll look good in silver. All right, anyway, that's the video for today for so far. Sorry that you had to stare at the back of a horse's head the whole time, but this is life, and this is what makes me happy. Staring at the back of a horse's head. That's what makes me really happy. And he's such a handsome boy. Whoa. Hi, Z. Hi. He's like, what are you doing? All right, see you later, breasties.